made I made one decision that completely changed my life. And no, it wasn't a morning routine or a new morning routine. I didn't shift my mindset, or it wasn't even a girls' getaway. That would have been nice, but that's not what it was. It was something I thought would make everything much harder, even though it was necessary. But it's actually the one thing that actually made my life feel so much lighter. Because before that, I was doing what most women do, what most high achieving women like us do, where we're managing everything, making sure nothing goes undone. And at some point, I realized that that same pattern was showing up in everything that I was doing, even in my work. Because for a long time, I tried to make everything I was doing, even in my business, attractive to everybody. I wanted to work with everybody. I wanted to support everyone. I wanted everyone to get the type of liberation and freedom that I had gotten when I realized that I had been working to earn worth and validation. So a lot of it was trying to sound universal, have that appeal where everybody come, come, come. I wanted to be polished. I wanted it to be safe. And I really was not saying what I really wanted to say, because I found that initially I was still performing even in my business. And that's the interesting thing, because it meant that I was also shrinking the truth that had freed me, and I wanted to express to free other ladies. But I couldn't do it if I was not wholly, completely myself. So it was necessary for me to do this. And the moment I said, no, I'm not here for everybody. Everybody's not for me. I'm not for everybody. I want to share this with women who are ready, totally, completely, who have no excuses, who are putting everything aside, who are ready to really, really, really stop at this time in their life, stop working so hard to feel worthy, to feel loved, to feel respected, to get the things that are already theirs, so that while they're looking externally for the things that only they can then give themselves internally, you know, I said, nope, I'm building for high achieving women. And something clicked. It was literally like a it was uncomfortable at first. I'm not going to lie, because it meant that I had to own what I was speaking. You know, I had to be the woman that I wanted, the women that I wanted to serve to be. And that took quite a bit of unpacking and really, really disrupting those patterns that I didn't even realize that I had been operating under for so long, that had made me do the things that I was doing, that were making me show up the way I was showing up, wherein I thought I was actually being myself and I was not. It actually meant that I had to say out loud what I really already knew in my bones, in my heart, that the women I serve don't need more. Just like I didn't need more, they don't need more. And what I would have to do is ensure that whatever program space I was opening up was not one that was predicated upon doing, 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 doing. You know, I didn't want to serve women who needed more success, who were still trying to accomplish goals, because that lady, gentlemen, whoever's watching this, is what has us in this mode to begin with. And so that one decision shifted my life entirely, because I always say this: the way you are in one aspect of your life is the way you are in every aspect. And we're really just the one person experiencing these different facets of our lives. So when people say, I do this, no, you are where you are, wherever you are, who you are, wherever you are. You know, so it impacted my life, my business, my message, my energy, my vibe, everything, because it was the first time, first time that I was not performing. That what I was saying was what I really wanted to say, and what I was doing was what came from what my soul was speaking to me. It was aligned with my soul's desire, and that's is alignment. That is where freedom comes in. And so, ladies, alignment is not a buzzword. It's actually when your soul's desire meets who you are, or you meet your soul's desire, and every action that you're taking, who you're being, aligns with it. It's that through line. When you can get that, it's I can't even, words cannot express. It's true freedom. To me, my opinion, it's a true definition of freedom. Freedom and success too. Because, well, I guess when you're free, you're successful. Because success, I for so long had been achieving and getting. But when you know that you, as you are, can have the things that the achieving and the getting is supposed to give you, that is what that's what sort of changes everything. It's a game changer. It's the moment that you stop chasing approval, stop chasing love, stop chasing external validation, acknowledgement, respect, all those different things. And it's also the moment simultaneously that you start to honor your truth. You start to embrace your authenticity, who you are, all of it, and just feel like this is me. I'm worthy just as I am. I'm loved just as I am. And so for me, that meant that embody my 8-week coaching program for high achieving Black women who are done pretending and whose lives at this point need to feel as good as they look. That changed everything. It meant that I created it and that's what it was supposed to do. So your decision might not be business. For me, it was. It might be living a job that looks impressive, that has given you a lot of things. The corner office by the window has contributed tremendously to your 401k, has allowed you to go on that girl's vacation. It could be any of those things, but somehow, somewhere, it's draining you. It might be you saying no to a relationship that you've connected your identity to, that you've hinged who you are to. It might be a relationship where you've had for so long that you don't know who you are without it. You can't see yourself without that relationship still being in existence, you know. But it's the relationship that is only the way it is because of the things that you're doing and because you are bringing something to it. It's a relationship that you are only loved because you're doing. It might be you choosing to rest without guilt, prioritizing yourself. And again, this is beyond nails, hair, and that type of superficial care. Self care is great, and it's often as a result of self love. But when I talk about choosing yourself, choosing rest without guilt, it's deeper than that. I, at some point, used to say that rest was for people who died. And I know women, high achieving women, I've worked with them who cannot sit still without doing something, who feel that unless they're doing, striving, unless there's a goal to accomplish, they are not complete. There's a certain danger that comes with not doing anything. That's the type of rest I'm talking about. So for you, the decision that you might have to make might be choosing to rest without guilt for the first time ever, where you're not doing anything, where there's no next home to purchase, there's no next business, no next professional goal, no next professional degree to add to your already impressive resume. Whatever it is, know that alignment starts the moment that you stop feeling the need, the desire to perform for your worthiness, and you start to embody the fact that you are worthy. Right now, my highest commitment, honestly, to myself is to grow and expand my soul's desire. That's it. Because once I do that, I can show up 100% for my ladies, and they also too can benefit from my growth, my evolution, and do the same for themselves. So before I close out, I'm going to ask you, what's one decision that you know would shift things in a big way, like it did for me, if you actually made it? What is one thing, one decision that you can commit to that you know would be the big game changer in your life if you actually committed it to it? I would love for you to drop it in the comments. And if you want to know what the Embody program is about, comment Embody and I'll send you the link so that you can see what it's really all about. Excuse me. Because that one decision to stop seeking approval, to stop seeking worthiness, to stop buying things, spending things, having friends and relationships to make me feel worthy and build in alignment, give me my energy back, give me my clarity back, and most importantly, my life back. So now 50 something, I feel so purposeful. I feel like I'm on my pursuit of why I'm here. My soul's desire is calling me real strong, and I'm hearing it and responding, being that person. And I believe that you're one decision away from that too. So I want to offer you my High Achievers Guide, or now I'm calling the Fulfilled Woman's Guide, because I realized high achieving was almost perpetuating that you are a high achiever anyway. You don't need a guide. You need the Fulfilled Woman's Guide. It will help you to see where you've been performing, and with the 3 reflection prompts, it will sort of help you to guide you in resetting so that you can see where and how to start to get back to who you are on the inside. Start to hear yourself, start to connect with who you are. So the link is somewhere below, and I'll see you in the next video.